Please support Matt's movie reviews on Patreon. Get access to exclusive content, request movie reviews and top 10 lists, and help support my work. Please click on the Patreon link in the description below. Lily, Alyssa, thank you both very much for talking to me today. I loved Evil Dead Rise. The first question I got asked to Alyssa, your performance depends on a lot of the physicality in your character. Mm-hmm. Even in the look, the posture, the walk, you notice something off here. How do you go about achieving that? Is it just a thing of gorging a lot of demonic possession films like a Deadite gorges on a fresh corpse, or is there just some more to it?
No, there was more to it. I had a whole playlist of music, and I spent a lot of my time in my little apartment in New Zealand listening to some very weird instrumental sort of bass stuff. And I just kind of created a movement for the character while listening to that music. That sort of was the basis, and then I built upon that. And then it sort of just became like this weird part of me, and when the cameras were rolling, it was just like, all right,
you could just pull it out. I was like, oh yeah, see you later, Alyssa. Just, yeah. I'm like, oh cool, she's gone.
It's wrong. No, I really enjoyed it. I had so much fun being a team.
I enjoyed it.
Well, Lily, I got to ask you, the film's director, Lee Corn, he described Evil Dead Rise as a film that straps you onto a rocket fueled by blood, and bloody hell was you right about that. There was, from what I know, 6,500 litres of that stuff used in the movie, and it looks like you were wearing half of it by the end of the film.
I bathed in it for a long time.
What's it like working with fake blood? Is that as gnarly an experience as I thought?
Yeah, it's a form of torture. And you think, the last 20 pages of the film, you're like, we'll shoot that in like 2 weeks, ends up being like a month. I mean, I had to walk around with a water spray bottle because your hand, everything is sticky, everything sticks to you, your clothes. Taking off my costume at the end of the day, I'd just be trying to, it's a form of torture.
And you got multiple costumes as well, because you sort of get done with one, and it's like you can't use it anymore.
It'd be gelatin as well, to make the silk look like it was covered in blood. They use gelatin, and then I'd be covered in blood, and it would I just look like this crusty mess. And then they'd be like, activation time, and the makeup team would just douse you in fresh blood, and you'd be like, great. You're like, yeah, hot, great. It was great. It was gross.
A lot about these Evil Dead films is about temptation. People are messing with the dark arts when they shouldn't. Mm-hmm. And I don't mess with that stuff, Ouija boards, seances, KFC, anything that's really bad for your soul. Do you guys have any type of fears or superstitions in regards to the dark side or supernatural do you do not mess with?
Oh God, I'm such an easy scare. I'm pathetic. I can't wash my face every night. When you wash your face, you scrub your face and you're leaning over the sink. You do that final rinse with water every single time without fail.
You think someone's behind you?
I think, oh my God, I'm gonna look up into the mirror. There's gonna be someone behind me every night.
That's the
I
worst.
go through that torture.
I come from the women in my family. My grandma would do the Ouija board. She's super witchy vibes. So I was just like.
Any weird experiences?
I mean, my mum grew up in a house where it was the shower would turn on and off, or the clicker to the old lights in London, or the beds as little girls would rattle.
No.
No blood coming out of that shelf?
No,
that's good.
No,
that's all right.
Exactly. So and my mum, I always watched horror. Mum's just let's go. So I feel like I've totally got that little,
Final question.
Fascination.
The Evil Dead fans are really passionate about their movies. They're a big fan of it.
I did one earlier.
Okay. Are you guys ready to be embraced by the Evil Dead fans? Are you ready for this movie to come out and really kind of take you into the big Evil Dead family?
Yeah. I feel like it's already starting to happen.
Totally.
The fans are amazing. They're excited.
Incredible illustrations and all the different posters that have been made.
Oh my gosh.
But I feel like I'm so happy because I also feel so confident with the script that Lee Cronin wrote and being an OG fan himself, his first, ever horror that he watched, it's in his blood also. So as a fan making an Evil Dead film, I feel so proud of it because it is laced with the mythology. It's laced with iconic moments. I feel like also handing over the chainsaw and the demon to two women is just a power move, but also a fucking shit.
No, go ahead, please.
Awesome exploration and just pushing it forward and taking it from the cabin to the city.
It's Evil did.
It's true, I can fucking swear, right? Oh, thank fuck for that. Jesus Christ, I've been thinking about it the whole time. I can relax now.
Well, I gotta say, I loved Evil Dead Rise, as you know. I'm a big fan. It's a fucking great movie. So congratulations.
Yes! Thanks so much.
Great. Thank you for watching the Matt's Movie Reviews channel. Please subscribe for more reviews, podcast interviews, and exclusive content. Also, if you would like to request a review and support my work, please join my Patreon via the link in the description below.